Sky Knight is finally back with some more Ace Attorney. Back to see where if Edgeworth is innocent or not. The world may never know until now. Ba-ba-ba-bum! Okay. I gotta figure out a little bit of where we left off here. I know that we discovered that there was proof of the camera taking a picture of the scene. I remember that. I don't remember the goal after that though, so I'm gonna have to click around some real quick to find out. SUV. Oh, that answers my question right there of what to do. December 25th, Gourd Lake Public Beach.
Looks like the police have given up their interviewing.
Hey! Santa? Santa, is that you?
Ah! Nick! I think Santa's mad at you.
Long time no see, Nick. Who are you?
Nick? You know Santa? Wow! Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection.
Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Who are you? Oh! You're back. Larry? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. You work as Santa? You know, out of everything I expected of this game, I never expected Larry from the very first trial to appear again. But the game just proved me wrong. Larry Butts. Larry Butts. I sell samurai dogs! Want one? Of course you're the one that sells the samurai dogs. Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Kayent deserves the best. Wow, you sure did get over your murdered girlfriend rather quickly. Kayent? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kayent's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry.
Wow! A Santa costume! She must be really nice.
That or really naughty. Whoa, cute! Nick! Who's she? She's not your... Not my... what? No, she's not.
I'm his partner, Maya Faye. I'm, the little sister.
Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister.
No, I'm not Nick's sister.
I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh, sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. What happened? Hey, Larry! There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything?
Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kayent, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold.
Oof. Oh, was he not hanging out with her?
I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya.
No, it's just... Kayent's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii. Larry! She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh! Neat! The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth.
Nick! Why would Larry know Edgeworth?
Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth! Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa! Murder!
Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry?
Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school.
What?
I love the fact that everybody in this game refers to Edgeworth as Edgy.
Tell me about the dogs.
Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs. Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs. Ouch! The samurai thing was Kansas idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know? She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs.
Something about that just seems
wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. With big news.
The big news?
Yeah, Gordy. Are y'all talking about the sea monster that appeared here in the lake? That they all refer to as Gordy now?
So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry?
Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time.
Wow, I never knew.
Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father.
Like his father?
Yeah. Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day.
Wow! Wait, you said defense lawyer?
Yeah.
Wait a second! But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney.
What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee?
No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer.
Huh. Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. What happened to him then? Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? I don't.
Nick?
Interesting. Lore! All the lore. What's Gertie? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy.
A monster?
Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo.
Wow! That's really real. Nick! A monster! A real monster!
Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water.
I wish I could have seen it.
Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. I don't have $1 million.
What? 1 million?
Grow up, Larry. Gertie article added to the court record. That's a fun take on the launchless monster right there. Hey, Larry, guess what? Larry, guess what? Guess what, Larry? I have this thing. Huh? Oh, that's your attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back in that trial. So sorry I can't really pay you. Cause you blow it all on clients. But you can have all the dogs you want.
Really?
Larry, if you let her at your dogs, you won't have any left for the other customers. Hey, no problem. If that's what makes her happy, you know. How many times do I have to remind you that it was me who got you off the hook? I want some dogs, too. Let's see. Edgeworth is still gone. Ah, December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Not a gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while. Loda Hart. It has to be. Uh-oh. Anything new in the office room? Oh, hello. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Move in the crowd. Wear drab clothes. Never enter the target's field of vision. He must be doing image training for trialing. That or he's secretly an assassin, ready to kill somebody. Where to go, where to go. Oh, hey. Well, what should we do? The police have pretty much made up their minds that Mr. Edgeworth did it. And Mr. Edgeworth won't tell us anything. I guess we could go look for clues down by the lake? Right. That's what we're trying to do. Well, Penny, for your thoughts? Thoughts. Yeah, why won't Mr. Edgeworth tell us anything? And why did he refuse to ask for our help? What a jerk. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. Guess I'll go back, or... Okay, no, there's a vent here. December 25th, Grossberg Law Offices. Ahem! Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir. Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it, then? Something the matter? Everything is the matter. There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot somebody with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news, indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. The painting is still gone. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Makes sense. Anything new here to look at? Oh, nope, everything appears to be the same. Let's move to the detention center. Miles is still gone. Not a Miles in sight. I wonder how the game is gonna pull it off. Whether, Edgeworth is guilty or not. Which, I don't think he's guilty. I don't. But he was the one in the picture holding the gun, so who knows? I'm just excited to see how the game plays this event out. What is with this boat retails? Like, there has been nothing of use here so far. I wonder when it's gonna finally come into play. Oh. I can't get over the samurai dogs. The original samurai dogs, no less. Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. Why don't you add a world famous to the sign? Hey, good idea. What have I done? Better question, what do I do next? Hey Nick, benches! Let's take a break. Maybe have a dog? Nah, let's bench press them instead. I think not. It's too cold to sit and eat hot dogs out here. Wimpy city boy. You should try standing under a freezing waterfall sometime. Wow. Me over here calling Phoenix a wimpy city boy. That's funny. What to do? What to do? I'm not sure what to do next. Guess I just missed something somewhere. Hey! I like how all this is all like blurred and then there's the A. Just fully seen. Do you have anything to say about this, Larry? What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Yes, Larry. Oh, hello again! Storm approaching Brian. It's nice to see you here once more. I also really love Ace Attorney. It's fun. Welcome to I am trying to figure out what the goal is and where am I going. Because I am lost at the moment. But basically, to sum up what's happening right now, I'm trying to find evidence as to why Edgeworth is not guilty. Because apparently he did a murder. And I am defending the Edgeworth. Edgeworth is still not here to speak. Seems like an Edgeworth. Maybe I could show you something? What do you have to say about this? My apologies. I'm not sure I can help you with that. To be expected, do you have anything to say about this? So this is the moment the crime took place, eh? Yes. You can't really say for sure that's Edgeworth. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not sure at all. This is obviously really important evidence. You've really grown up in the past few years, my dear. How proud Mia would be if she could see you now.
She said she was more worried about me than anything.
Aw, just go on and take the compliment, will ya? I do not know where to go. Are you done talking? No? There is one thing I am missing somewhere for the game to not be continuing, and I just don't know where. Do you have anything to say?
Nick, if we don't hurry, Mr. Edgeworth will get the death sentence.
Whoa, okay, let's go check things out. Yeah, are you gonna say the same? You say the same thing about that one too. Okay. What am I missing? I don't know what it is about this specific, episode that makes me get lost really easy. I have talked to you about everything, Hey Larry, do you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know, that's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya?
Well,
nobody knows. Forever a mystery. What's that? It's a camera. You take pictures with it. Huh.
Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is?
Of course I know! Hey, you're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate! I was talking about the weird contraption on that camera. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain, just forget about it. Well, don't go showing me it then, jeez. Maybe I could go show the picture to, one of the other guy. Maybe he'll say something about the picture. To Grossberg, yeah, that's his name. Maybe he'll know something about that. I keep feeling like I am missing something here because nothing has happened here yet. But I'm sure something will happen in later time. Grossberg. Do you have anything to say about the picture? Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Do you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert. I'm just gonna call you Robert H. Mr. H. And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Yes. Yes, it is. So this camera on the lake takes a photo whenever it hears an explosion sound. That's what she said! And it just happened to be set up on the beach, pointing out on the lake. Yes, she said it was to photograph shooting stars. Shooting stars, explosions, what's the connection? I'd be suspicious of this witness of yours. I'm already suspicious. Oh hey, okay, I'm getting somewhere. Who is this H guy, anyway? Mr. H. He was a defense attorney in that case. Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6, why does that sound so familiar? Probably because we've already done a trial featuring that one case. Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. Yes, it was mentioned, yes. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. That spirit medium, Misty Faye, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No convention was made. Okay, tell me more about the incident. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Faye used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. H won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please. Don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. Misty Faye's photo added to the court record. Lore! The plot thickens. Like broth in a soup. Nice and delicious. Let's go see if he's in the... Okay, maybe he's ready to finally speak to me again. Edgeworth! What's this? I was hoping you got in my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Can I ask you about the murder? Right. I'll ask you again. Just leave me alone. Please try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case. Understand? Why did you go to Gourd Lake? I have no intention of telling you. Nor apparently would you tell Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe was really worried about you. Alright, you leave me no choice. I am throwing out the big guns. Edgeworth. It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You are always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. Well, it looks like I found out about it anyway, so let me defend you, man. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But, I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Do you like my badge? It's a very beautiful badge, right? Your attorney's badge. I can't say I really want to see one of those right now. Well, you said I could ask you anything, so I wanted to know if you liked my badge. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. Oh, did the person that they were defending, were they actually guilty and they got away as innocent, and that's why you swore to get everybody as guilty? Is that why? My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who had killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert H. that cleared the suspect's name. And H is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end. The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. December 28th? The stature of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's stature of limitations runs out? Legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. The suspect. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent. I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd been about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Let's see, let's present this. What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter, right? Okay, let's take a look at this picture. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes. Will you? Of course! I've been wanting to defend you this whole entire time, Edgeworth. Thank you for finally letting me defend you. Ah, who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back. For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth's request put in pocket. Document proving Edgeworth's request for an attorney. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Wah! It's calming down. Whoa! That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There! He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Okay, I guess we go into Criminal Affairs Department. Let's go. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. What's going on here? Eek! What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. She did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? Well, you aren't the best detective, Mr. Gumshoe. I hate to admit it, but your detective skills are kind of questionable. I still love you, though. No, sir. Lotus testimony. So, what did Miss Hart say? She says she was Mr. Edgeworth She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She can do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. Just what I needed for this case. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh. What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. A cancellation? Tomorrow's trial. I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder, and we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait! What did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked. Edgeworth's innocent. He is innocent. I refuse to believe he's not innocent. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again, for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the only one who could do it, pal. You're the only one who could save Mr. Edgeworth. Well, good news for you. I have already convinced him for me to let... Yes, Mr. Edgeworth is in jail at the moment. He is, they think he is guilty for a murder. So he is very much in jail. Same. I will do my best to defend him. I will get him out of jail if it's the last thing I do. Here, he asked me to defend him, and I will. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. He is pretty handsome, yes. I will agree with you there. Glad I waited to the last minute to file those papers. I'd rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Oh, he's laughing. That's great. Hey! You guys feel the earthquake a little while back? Yeah, it put Edgeworth on the ground. I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little, but now that you mention it, yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later! Bye, Gumshoe. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Backstory? Aw, then again, I only really got to know him in the 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Backstory! Backstory! Get backstory! Give me lore. Give me lore. Yes, save please. I will save right. No, don't save on that file. My friend would get mad. There we go. December 26, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Edgeworth! Karama! That's right. Manfred von Karama. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Oh, did you look up to him? He sounds like a very advanced version of you. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. Doesn't it sound... yep. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karama is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Ugh. So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. That is a cool username. I like that username, Galactic Fishy Boy. That's cool. Yes. It's nice of you to drop by. That's a perfect emoji for that name, by the way. What? That's a good pun. I should have saw that coming, but that's funny. Thank you for blessing my day with that pun. I appreciate it. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help. I doubt it. I doubt he's planning to lose on purpose. You have too much of high hopes. I don't know if you can hear my clapping, but I am clapping for you, Galactic Fishy Boy. I tried to clap louder. I don't know if it worked or not. You can hear it? Awesome. We got a comedian up in here. Which is amazing. I love it. The sudden pause in audio. I bet that made it a little bit more perfect. Also, that's a very adorable Pokemon emoji. Where do you people find these emojis? I love them. I wish I could find them and steal them for myself. Hey, thank you for the follow! It's nice to have you a part of the Sky and Night Army. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! I have the whole galaxy right here watching my stream and talking to me. This is amazing. Actually, this is mind-boggling. I think my mind is going to explode from this knowledge I have acquired. So if you hear a loud, like, pop, that's probably why. Oh, I will. Tonight, when the stars arise, I will look up at them and I will thank them for this blessing that I have been blessed today with. For I have always wanted to speak to the galaxy. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. Well, that's fun. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said. Oh, I'm all ears. I am all ears. What's the secret? I am ready. The butler. The butler is always responsible. You're right. I just need to find a butler to accuse, and then we can put him on trial. Maybe I can find the butler from the first trial. Not the first trial, the second trial in this game. Put him on trial again. This time get him declared as guilty. We can do it. We have Edgeworth on our side now. We can forge all the evidence we need. That's true, that's very true. You have a point there. I know, right? Edgeworth over here losing to a guy with spiky hair. How dare he? He could win if he just, like, forges more evidence like he did in the past. Just throw more evidence. Just keep forging it and throwing it at him. There's no way he can lose. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second here. Something there is not adding up. Oh yeah, very kind. That's great. Oh no, what's not right this time? Are you seeing what I'm seeing from that sentence? Are you talking about, That's character development of the Citri. Mega development. Forget about having character arcs. Let's have character hair arcs. Team Edgeworth for the win. I support this. I 100% support this. Let's hold up a banner. You know what? I'm gonna change my Twitch banner to just Edgeworth. All Edgeworth. We'll be the Edgeworth squad. Oh well. I guess we're going with no chat visible on the screen for the rest of the game, I guess. Oh well. Let's put this back on. Default, there we go. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Mia? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh! I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach. I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 26, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. What is... White? Okay. You look like a Karma. You also look like a medieval vampire, is what you look like. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here where I'm not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Oh, you are scary looking. You are especially scary looking from this angle. Or nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident. Now. Wow, you are demanding. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12 o'clock a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling those procedures. Wrong! There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right. I don't like this guy. No, he's not. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Man, calm down, man. The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Nick! Doesn't it seem like Detective Gumshoe is being a little vague? I bet Von Karma is feeding him the lines. His testimony's probably filled with landmines just waiting for me to press. What do we do? Grit our teeth and press, I guess. What else can we do? Well said, Nick. You're the man. Okay, let's start questioning things. You received a call from a man. Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. So was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? She was the one that heard the 2 gunshots. Oh, that is a deep voice. I did not expect his objection to sound like that, of all things. Okay. That woman and the man who called in the report were 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. Load a heart. What happened next, Detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now I didn't... Wait. I can press these. I forgot. How long was it between receiving the report and the arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, Detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Now, I didn't suspect anything of him at all. Let's see. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. How dare you steal the wiggle finger from Edgeworth? I cannot accept this. Get out. Kick Karama out of here. He doesn't deserve to be here. You are a mockery to Edgeworth and we need you gone. I have never heard so many flappant comments from an active detective on the force. Ugh. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue. Now. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Found the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. What? Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon. A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. So sorry, Your Honor. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Ack! He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth's. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. The murder weapon, .22 caliber, fired 3 times. Fired 3 times. Here's prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Fired 3 times catches my attention. I'm gonna have my eye on that later. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullets found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean? Ballistic markings. Shocking! To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Tisk, very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge? I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess! Now! But, wait, just bang your flimsy gravel and get on with it, man! Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess? Who's running this court anyway? December 26, 11:09 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry. It's no good. Ugh. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? Don't say that. If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, I need you here. You are not useless. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Aw, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Loda Hart take the stand? Loda Hart, you are a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gints in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nearly a thing on the lake, but that boat. Okay, so that's 2 gunshots. Enough! Huh? Judge! She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is the photo, accepted as evidence. But, well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So that man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge? The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant... Well, wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have a photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read, guilty, you lose, or do you claim you have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? There has to be. There has to be one. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. I did notice that she said 2 bangs. There were 2 bangs. Everybody has mentioned 1 bang so far. She said 2. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Oh yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? Ugh. I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive and camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing! I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I do not like this guy. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find the contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Irk. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Brush further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright. Not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. I also think I hate him. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scan the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you. Will you be quiet? Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor, you keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outburst by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. I also say objection to this event. Understood? Nick! Loda's testimony is fishy, Nick. It is real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me! Go Maya! Maya! Is something wrong? Do you need to use the faculties? No, I do not. Loda Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Loda, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Loda. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough! Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You are very much wrong, and I want to punch you in the face. I want to punch you all the way across this courtroom. I will come over there, and I will punch you to the other side. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order! 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 You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Loda Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Mea Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya! Listen. I'm not getting violent. I just do not like Karma. I do not like him. This vampire-looking wannabe over here. Pfft! I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I am running out of time. I better find a contradiction here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. He is very much a meanie. Karma is a very meanie. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it. Oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect to be allowed to literally ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it. If you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Damn, that's it? Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. But how... But it's not possible to see her as clear as day. You can't even make out who it was in the photo. If you can't make out who's in the photo, how can she make out seeing anybody? I don't think she actually saw anyone. Well, she couldn't make out anybody. Because if you can't see it in the photo, how would she be able to see it herself? Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet, even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Oh hey! Stormy Ryan's back. Hello! And yeah, it does make it look very foggy. Yeah, you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? What? Mr. Wright has a point. I am going to come over there and I am going to punch your face across this courtroom. I swear, I do not like you. I am going to punch you. If it's the last thing I do. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course! I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Yeah, right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Thick as grits, I love it. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that, as it is. Oh, no. Poor Phoenix, no! It's okay, Phoenix. We love you. She's a country gal. That's why her English is funny. So, once your camera. Yeah, it's got an automatic. I am going to punt you across the room. The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. Ugh, he's not letting her answer any of my questions. Binoculars. Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I mean, I may love Edgeworth more than Phoenix, but Phoenix is still good. With his spiky hair. I still love him. I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further? Yes, I want to press further. The more we go into this case, the more I think Edgeworth has been framed. I stand by it. Edgeworth has 100% been framed. This is a case of framing Edgeworth. This is a make it or break it time. The camera is of our utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little too overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. Miss Hart, what made you choose to take the photograph to choose that lake to photograph meteors. You know, the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, Har. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her talent and talent. Because of her challenge and talent. Oh, that's funny. Now, wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth? Grr. No unnecessary comments, please. Yes, he 100% just called her stupid. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah. Enough! There is no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Okay, so that's all I have to work with. Let me see. The camera's the answer. You know, if I had to guess, I feel like she's the one I'm trying to, I think instead of stargazing, I think it's more of the fact she was trying to maybe catch a photo of Gertie. Gordy, whatever it was called, the monster thing in the lake. I think that's really her sole purpose of, taking pictures there. Yeah, this game makes me feel stupid at times, but smart at other times as well. Actually, now that hold on. I see this again. I think, like I said, I think she set up camera there to find Gertie, the monster thing. That is my guess. Nope, okay, nope, I was wrong. Yeah, that could be it too. Honestly, there's something very suspicious about everything going on with this trial of Edgeworth. But there's also the Gertie thing tying in. Where does the whole Gertie situation come into play as well, though? Either one, she set up the camera because she's either making this fake sea monster in the water, or she's a believer who doesn't want to admit it, and she took a picture, or is trying to get pictures, or she is with Karma over there and is trying to frame Edgeworth. Well, not with Karma, with the guy who was in the boat that got killed. It's one of the two. What evidence do I have again? Fired 3 times. I still find it funny that this is they launched this, monster thing. That's true, but I don't know. I mean, if it's a giant life form, maybe it like a Scrouser or something, who knows? The answer goes somewhere with the camera. Actually, it has everything to do with it. I'm really hoping I don't lose this trial because I'm really trying to think here. Which evidence piece could be used for once? What? No? Okay. It has something to do with either of these two lines. It has something to do here with it. Or maybe at this phrase. Well, she said she didn't see it the first shot. She heard the sound and then she looked out into the water. So she said she saw it the second time around, is what she said the first time. Wait. Oh, keep that in mind, Brayden, but wait a second. If a camera was set off, they hear loud noises. Would a meteor shower actually be loud enough to trigger a camera? Because meteors don't make sounds until they hit the ground, right? So how would she be able to take a photo of a meteor shower if it's set for loud sounds unless it hits the water itself? Am I onto something here, or am I stupid? I didn't mean to hit press again. Oops. I am onto something awesome. Oh, if I'm wrong about this, though. Oh, man. But I feel like that's the best option, well, the best conclusion I could get out of this testimony. Oh, what do I have to lose? Go for it.
Objection!
Nice! I was correct. Awesome. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. Oh, that too. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oof. You know what? That's also very true. Wow, I got it correct by a different thing. That's funny. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Probably this thing. The Gertie thing. Probably that.
Take that!
Please be correct. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gordy Lake. At Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I probably have proof. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it, and no jigging around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gertie at the lake monster? The lake monster. My badge is the answer! I'm kidding. It is set up for a loud bang, but as we were kind of discussing earlier, would Gertie make a loud noise for it to take a picture? And the badge is always the answer. I agree with this statement. 100%.
Take that!
Yeah, that's true. If he did splash down. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on this lake. And here, this article about Gertie. According to this article, Gertie made a loud noise when it emerged. You know, it would have been really nice to have actually been able to read the words on this article. To know that. Game, you let me down. Well, you were trying to photograph Gertie, weren't you? That's why you had set up your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad! Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly! What you just used severely precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But, as she subsequently said, so what? It changes nothing! Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever, it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart? Why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the courts? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change, it has to. And I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at the university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hope. Load up. Load up. I think you messed up with that one, but, okay. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Objection!
I am going to punch you! Ah! The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Well, actually, it did change. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. She is a French fry. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection!
I claim the defense is right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a Yes, there was a contradiction. I saw the contradiction. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first! Ha ha, very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at the time, Mr. Wright. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. I already saw the contradiction, but I want to go ahead and cross-examine everything she said.
Hold it!
Then what manner of a person are you? I'm not sure I'm high faultine enough to be called a manner of anything. This is getting really intense.
Hold it!
An investigative photographer. Yup. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. Are we talking? You mean a UFO? A UFO? You know, a unidentified flying object. A UFO. UFO, blah. I think she's talking about a UFO. I'm pretty sure. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career.
Hold it!
Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on local news or Rumors of the Mud segment qualifies. I mean, she could have been. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Maybe that's why she doesn't want to speak. It's because she was abducted by aliens that night. Hey! They also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real! Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor.
Hold it!
That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep. Borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken? You better say 3. You better say you take 3 pictures. The only time the camera triggered was that night. There were 3 gunshots. There were 3 gunshots. There should be 3 pictures. Where are the other 2 pictures? Tell me now, where are the other 2?
Hold it!
I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck! If word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah, is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Vaughn, Karma, Mr. Dracula-looking wannabe over there. I know you told her to keep quiet.
Hold it!
Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper, a sound than I would have expected. You even mentioned 2 bangs in the earlier testimonies, and yet you say there's only 1 picture.
Hold it!
There wasn't much else to look at. Yup. I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gertie was out there, I kinda doubt she wastes any time looking for a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness! Continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
Hold it!
I really thought that said one of the monster's hands for a second. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? Yes. Actually, I do kind of think he was shot from some other place. I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore, neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Vaughn. I already found some that could possibly be the answer. There has to be something. Obviously, this is really suspicious. But also the fact, with the 3 shots, that's also really suspicious. See, like, on the pistol and the evidence, it says that it was fired 3 times. So the camera should have picked up 3 loud sounds and taken a picture of 3 times. So the fact that there's only 1 picture is really suspicious. What'd she say about this again? Where was it? Yeah, whoops. Yeah, that's very true right there. I doubt this would be used a second time. I don't see a reason. This hasn't been brought up yet to be a concern. Which... Okay, back to trying to find which phrase it was talking about the shots. I could try that one. I was trying to find the exact one where she said the photo, but I could try that. My only fear is if it's wrong, I'm going to lose a lot. I am already close to losing. So I need to be sure before I present anything at all. I want to find that phrase first. Where she mentioned the, 3-gun. Where she mentioned the, yeah, this one. It's either going to be... I think I should present the gun on this dialogue instead of the last one. I think I should present it on this one. I really think this one is the one I need to question. Let me make sure that this is the correct one, though, before... Okay, yeah, it is. I don't want to accidentally present it on the wrong thing because I accidentally went back too far. Yeah, but would the game really use the same evidence twice in a row? I mean, I know this one is suspicious, but the gunshot thing is also really suspicious. Well, the game is saying to use evidence on that part. So...
Objection!
Right, Miss Hart? Were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? It looks like Brayden's was correct. What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there any normal person to be looking at. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. Wow. What? You don't want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gertie. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any signs of Gertie, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch the boat. You needed them to search for Gertie, and that's what you were doing. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sorta take my binoculars and kinda scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? So sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey! You got the photograph, you got the proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting and who is in it, and there should be 2 other pictures. There should be 2 other pictures of this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness. That's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Wow. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and... What? Wait, oh yeah, did she say she was going to enlarge it? She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why I don't even have the enlargement to show. Brayden, I don't even have it. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said I'll drop the quality in a mite, but should let us see who's who. She's enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? Probably because it doesn't actually got the murderer. It's probably not actually Edgeworth that shot the gun. That's probably why. I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Make her show it! Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Objection!
Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in the court in the first place. You old fool. Wow. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Objection!
I am going to punch you again. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still can't see the faces. We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. It is what he gets. I hope Mr. Vaughn, whatever his vampire face is, gets kicked out for it. Taken automatically at 12 something a.m. Happy now, Mr. Wright? I mean, sort of. There has to be something. Yeah, I noticed that, yeah. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it hasn't done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over! Obviously! Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Loda Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go out like this. There has to be a clue in this photo. Yes, there is a clue. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Give me my finger. It's obviously the face. You can't see the face. No, it's the knee. The knee is very suspicious. Or maybe it's the fingers. This is suspicious. Here, Your Honor. The shooter. I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence. That left hand contradicts. That words. This over here. Yeah, right hand.
Take that!
The evidence is clear. The man in the photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edward's right hand. You just stole Edgeworth's line! Phoenix, you have become Edgeworth. You have officially evolved to being Edgeworth by saying that word. The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely! As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night, but there was 3 gunshots. The gun went off 3 times. What happened the other 3 times? It sounds like that, maybe, the person that got killed, maybe they tried to shoot Mr. Edgeworth at first. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? He could have shot himself. Larry did it! Larry's the murder! Larry obviously did it! Larry is the killer. Larry, why would it not be Larry? It's obviously Larry. Larry is obviously the answer. 100%. Nah, I think the victim did it to himself. There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I am so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance. The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There is no way it could have been suicide. 3 feet. Huh. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course! I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Autopsy report updated. Time of death sometime on the 24th or 25th. Shot from approximately 1 meter away. I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant. No. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. The court is adjourned. December 26, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No. I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look. I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requested a transcript of Loda's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Loda's decomposition added to the court record. I heard two sounds like gunshots just after Then what's the third shot? It says the evidence on the gun clearly says it was shot 3 times. What happened with the third gunshot? To be continued. You know, I think I'm gonna continue playing. I'm intrigued. I am invested. I am going to continue. December 26th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Did you get pizza again, Brayden? Maya! Hey! Nick! It's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day, okay? It's a relief. Hey. Why'd you do that, anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. Questioning. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Woo! Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. I'm sure you will, Maya. I'm sure you will. I guess I got nothing else to do here, so I will go. Wright and Co. Law offices. Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of the detention cell soon. Well, let me look around first. How's the plant? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot that they named the plant Charlie. They're planning a second branch outside the city. I could see the bellboy getting the angle of that screwdriver in the drawer just right. Still samurai. Tried reading one. Yep, same thing. Okay, same, nothing new here. Let's see, I guess we can go to Gorg Lake first. December 26th, Gorg Lake Park entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. I guess we'll find out. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaves to the trees today. There's a lot of trees here. I guess that's why they call it a nature park. It's quite pretty when the cherry trees along the lakeside blossom in spring. Today, it's just cold. The sign says Gorg Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekends. It's a little cold for picnicking these days, though. Anything else about this place? Nope. Guess we'll go in deeper to the public beach. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Cayans, blah. Anything new here to look at? The famous Gorg Lake. Its green waters stretch out on both sides. It's a pretty big lake, really. Huh. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks, right, exit. That trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. I line up at plastic benches. Guess the idea is for you to buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. Hot dog stand is closed. The Christmas fridge looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Yes, yes they do. Is there anything at the boat area, finally? Boat retail shop. Looks like the boat retail shop is closed today, too. There's still nothing to do here, really? A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because of the murder. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. I mean, you might. What is up with this area? There's like... This area has been like completely useless to me. Up until now still. There's gotta be something more going on with that boat dock. December 26th, Gorg Lake Woods. Ah, there's a Gumshoe. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today at... Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Talk. Tomorrow's trial. Detective Gumshoe. Any ideas what strategy Von Karma's planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. Who is the second witness? I was wondering who that other witness was. I swear if it's Larry. I swear if the other witness is Larry, I'm gonna be upset. Or who was it? So, sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes, it all started with that incident. The DL6 incident. Yup, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Poor Edgeworth. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff, I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay his month's rent, too. I don't think Edgeworth would be that generous now. I don't think Loda takes very good care of her SUV. It's covered with dents. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pick the pitch or tent. I still love the fact that Edgeworth is called Edgy Boy by literally everybody in this game. It's either Edgy or Edgy Boy. There's food and some magazines on the sheets. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. I wonder why she brought a camping cooker with her. There's a convenience store right up the street. I guess she wanted to get into the outdoor spirit. The camera's still here. Loda's camera is staring out the lake as usual. Even a novice like me can tell that that camera must cost a pretty penny. I hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. Oh, stolen you say? Sounds like a perfect opportunity for me to yank and take. Actually, no, that's Maya's job. She's the thief of this relationship. I can't take her spotlight. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. This must be the chief. Well, Rook and Bishop 7. Checkmate! I don't believe it! He must be playing chess on the computer. Poster. That's the calendar. This is their mascot. Are you still becoming an assassin over here? Guess I'll go pick up Maya. December 26th, Detention Center, Visitors Room.
Hey, Nick! You finally came!
They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last, eh?
Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for the bail.
Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did.
Mr. Edgeworth did that?
I have to make it up to him. I've got to win this case, Nick. We do got to win the case. What to do now? What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding! Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good as a bet as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there?
Sure!
Any ideas? Have you noticed anything lately? You know, I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean. I meant, have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. She's probably still upset about Maya. I should leave her alone. Guess we're going back. Well, no, there's Grossberg still. Apparently, Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything.
Ah! Fresh air! I gotta say, freedom feels great.
Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay?
Misbehaving's much more fun.
It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again.
Right, I'll behave.
Oh dear. Actually, do you have anything new to say in here? Is this the same thing as... Oh no, it's different. I think I like more time to think. Poor Maya. She's probably thought about Maya the whole time she was in there. About to suggest about proof, right? I've been in detention this whole time. I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Deal? Fair enough. There aren't many cops around today, are they? Are there? They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Loda. Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbering any old thing that came to mind. Loda. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd be a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. I kinda convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder? Gertie? What about Gertie? Right! Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stroking the flames of Gertie fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Loda, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Loda, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. I thought this was to make it up to us. Right! I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information doesn't come cheap, my friend. Hey! I see you thinking, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what it be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick? Sure, deal. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa. Gordy? But Gordy Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, you'll come to me first. Got it. Okay. Right, see you later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean Gertie? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay. And how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. Excuse me? What am I looking at? Well, what's that? The Still Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya! Larry! What the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Cance's idea. She was all, if you put this here, it'd be really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow! That's real impressive she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she's got them for free. Right. You have eyes on your shirt. I like the fact I, of all people, noticed a little animation glitch right there. There's a little animation glitch. That's funny. Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Hey, Larry! Did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes! He acts like a little boy! Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right. When the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry, when did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah? It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. Compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I use to put air in the Still Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh, and here I thought you'd inflate it by yourself. Examine. What's this machine? That's a compressor. I use it to fill up that balloon there with air. Huh, neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Doesn't that Still Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about this Still Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh, really? It looks pretty well made to me. Huh, still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Still Samurai fans are obviously in the league of their own. Wow, Gore Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick. Okay, we've had this conversation before. The original samurai dogs, no less. Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. Let's take a break. Maybe have a dog? I think not. It's too cold to sit and eat hot dogs out here. Wimpy city boy, you should try standing under a freezing waterfall sometime. I swear if Larry's the second witness. That's gonna be something if he is. Oh, there's something happening here? It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Hey y'all! Well, y'all find anything about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, you don't. No sneezing. Look, you did it again, man. I told y'all no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. Sob. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. What are you going to do if Gertie doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO. A UFO? Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. I still think maybe she means UFO. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying anything they have to made out of aluminum then? I'm not having this conversation. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadows where the sunlight can't reach them. Where to go now? Is Edgeworth in the detention center now? Looks like Edgeworth is in questioning. Let's come back later. Guess so. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. How is the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive. See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert H. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him, and Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with that in court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gertie? The monster down in Gorg Lake? No, personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? Eek! You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Loda. Nick! Try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gertie. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile. Missile? He's a K9 police dog. Still in training. Missile, here, boy. It's a baby! Oh, it's a little baby. Look at the cutie. It's a little baby. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. A cute dog. And this will help us. How? Oh, it's a baby. Next secret weapon 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal poem. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah! How are you supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay. This next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Okay, that'd actually be useful. Here, Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for something alive. Right! How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either, for the total opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. The dog, this one could sniff out something. The fishing pole, I'm not 100% sure. The metal detector. I feel like the metal detector would be the most useful thing here. Maybe I could find the other 2 stray bullets somewhere. I'm gonna go with the metal detector. Can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Metal detector borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. I think I am going to end the stream right here for now, though. Mainly because I am hungry, and I wish to go eat some foods. So I think I'm going to end it for now. Let me go ahead and save my game. Alright, so I'm gonna wish everyone a good night, a good morning, or a good evening, depending on where they are. And I'm happy you all joined today, and I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I will see you all in the next video. So, peace out, guys. I'm looking forward to the next video of Phoenix Attorney, where, well, hopefully maybe we'll find out what's going on with this whole trial, and figure out who's actually behind the killer. Now, off I go.